She started walking again and heard the footsteps coming up behind her faster, so she bolted down the stairs. What haunted hotel would be complete without a tragic love story? At the Green Park Inn, room 318 was the site of a heartbreaking episode. The mysterious Laura Green had returned to the room after she was stood up at the altar and died, or so local legend tells.
In this room, she was to get married, and he, did not show up. I thought she died of a broken heart, but they said she hung herself, but I don't think she did. She died of a broken heart. They said that a lot of women on this floor did, but Laura is the one that roams the halls and has been seen not only by the night auditors. He heard her clicking of the heels, which he said, I don't believe in that stuff, until he saw her turn the corner.
Years later, the scent of smoke began waking guests in the middle of the night. One guest was awoken to find himself being held down to the bed by an invisible force.
The former employee who was staying in room 318 one winter night because the roads were far too dangerous for her to drive home.
And I was laying on the bed, asleep, I was watching the makings of Gone with the Wind.
She woke up to hear herself say, "Could you please leave this room?"
Sometime about 4:15, something like that, I woke myself up saying, would you please leave this room?
Then she sat upright in the bed and saw there was no one else in the room. However, the spirit in the room doesn't seem to be negative. Perhaps the smell of smoke that a lot of guests report could be from Laura's would-be partner who returned to their honeymoon suite looking for the woman he left behind.
This couple, I guess middle-aged, they say that they come up here all the time. This is their favorite room. Now, he said, and his wife had just gotten up, to have coffee too. He said, oh, he's here all the time. He smokes and he has a horoscope. Says, we have breakfast, and we have pictures of him. It's a silhouette. I call it a silhouette. Or it's a white, whatever.
Like a mist thing? Like a white mist?
But they have had a lot of experience here. So I'm assuming whoever was hovering over me was the man that had come back for Laura, if she had died here.
Welcome to room 399, the penthouse. Many guests have reported feeling negative vibes and cold spots in this room. There's one tale that an employee told us of a guest that came, stayed a short while, and then refused to stay in the room. She left and went and got a crucifix and returned to learn that the room had been rented out. Now, other guests who have stayed underneath the penthouse have reported hearing footsteps, loud conversations, and furniture being moved. And when they've called to the front desk to complain, they learn no one was in the penthouse. Are there spirits that roam the hallways and the rooms of the Green Park Inn? Skeptics believe it's just the overactive imagination of the guest, but others think differently.